Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh, there we go. So, two things. I am experimenting with wearing no makeup. So I have no makeup on, I have a little bit of eyebrow penciling, and that is it. So, what do you think? I've just cut myself a little fringe in this morning. I quite like it. Oh, and the other thing is, so today I am going to start a new eating and fitness regime because me and Dave have been together since, well, what is it now, like 4 years? Yeah, married for nearly 2, and I've just put so much weight on, like it's not even funny. So like nothing fits me, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. So he's been really good recently. Oh god, this is all flooded. So he's been really good recently, and he started prepping all my meals. So honestly, all I've got to do is stick to it. Yeah. So that means I don't go and buy lunch. I don't go and buy just additional chocolate bars and stuff like that. I don't go. See, one of my biggest downfalls is the drink. So I need to curb that really. I mean, I did have vodka over the weekend. I've discovered and fell in love with the toffee vodka. Oh my god. It's like drinking alcoholic syrup, and it's just so good. So yeah. So Dave started doing me these meals. So it's rice, it's all weighed out. It's rice and peppers and say some turkey or some fish, all that sort of stuff really. So I need to do something because I'm gonna end up being one of them people, who ends up being craned out of their own bed to hospital. Honestly, it's that bad. I think since we've been together, where am I now? I've put 3 stone on, so that's on average about a stone a year, slightly less. But it's it's just going to continue to get worse unless I do something. And you know what? I can't count the number of times that I've started a diet, I've started a fitness regime. And you know what the thing is as well? I was so fit when I was younger. I had a really good figure. Didn't appreciate it at the time, didn't think it was great, but it was. And yeah, I'm just really feeling a bit down about how I look. I feel like I'm just this frumpy old woman, honestly. And I'll tell you why, is because you see all these girls who go out of town, all the little short skirts, gorgeous high heels, gorgeous long hair, beautiful faces. That used to be me. That used to be me, and it isn't anymore. And I don't like getting old, and I don't like getting fat, and now I just spend my days covered in dog hair and cleaning. That's what my life has now come to. So I need to just make this decision and just do it and not have any excuses. So in my bag I have a pot of rice, peppers and meatballs, turkey meatballs, so it's all low fat, and some sweet chilli. And that's what I'm gonna have today. I had a bagel this morning, which probably wasn't the best, but yeah, okay, so we'll get over that. Need to start drinking more water. And what else? Drinking less, I've said that. Definitely the drinking less, that's just so bad. Yeah, so I'll catch in with you later when I've had my rice, tell you how I'm feeling. Hey YouTube. Okay, so that little first portion of the video was me on the 11th of November. And so, yeah, that was the first attempt at kind of starting to eat better, drink more water, all those things that I said I was gonna do, and guess what? I didn't do them. So I did eat the meals that Dave was giving me, but I carried on drinking. However, what I did do was really up my activities. So I've been making sure that I've been getting out with the dogs every night, and I mean like every single night. I've been the one that, because Dave used to do it all the time, so I've been like really committed to doing that. I've been monitoring my steps on the, you know, like on the iPhone, and like sort of like keeping an eye on that, and making sure that like my steps are really increasing week on week. I've also started to park a long way from where I work, so that I'm like literally forced into doing some physical exercise every day, and that is actually working out really well as well. What else? So this week Dave and I have decided to do like a detox, so I have not drank all week, which is like really good for me, and it is the weekend now and I still haven't had anything to drink, so I'm really pleased about that. We've decided to go veggie for a week just to see how it feels and see if that's something that we want to stick to. So we haven't eaten any meat today, and for our evening meal we decided to have like veggie burger. So that was like chickpeas, sweet corn. It tasted a little bit like falafel, so that was really, really nice. And then we just had some like sweet potato and stuff on the side, and popcorn cauliflower. So that was all really, really nice and really tasty stuff. I didn't miss the meat at all, so I think I'd quite happily do that. But I think obviously the choices that we made tonight probably just need to be adjusted slightly, because they weren't the most healthy, if I'm honest. But it was the only meal that we'd had today, so we've been trying to do this intermittent fasting. So all of those things that combined, I'm really hopeful that I'm going to start to make some progress. So I've weighed myself. I have lost 3 pounds, which is not an awful lot given that I probably want to lose about 5 stone. But you know what? 3 pounds is progress, and I need to remain positive. I mean, I think I really, you know, that's something else that I really want to start to work on, is just the frame of mind, the mindset, positivity, all of those things. I've been watching quite a bit of Maria Piers, if you've heard of her. So she's like a motivational speaker, and she also gives you some tools to make some positive changes in your life, and talks about like the tools of like really successful people. So I'm definitely going to be following some of those tips that she gives. Definitely recommend, if you are having similar issues, for you to go along and have a look at her channel too. So guys, I know it's been a while. It's been a number of weeks since I last posted a video, but I'll be honest, I found it difficult to like think of things that you might be interested in, although my subscribers have increased. I'm really happy. So I now have 10 subscribers, and I'm so excited by that. I mean, how sad. So yeah, really happy. And I think probably what I'm going to do now is vlog this more often, and I think that will hold me accountable more to this journey. And because you know what, I really do need to commit to this. I mean, I think, you know, everything else in my life, I'm really fortunate, I'm really lucky. Everything else in my life is great. You know, I've got a great job, I've got a great home, I've got a great husband, I've got a great daughter. You know, all of those things are like number one priorities for me, every single one of them. Every single one of them is just how I'd have them. You know, I'm really, really fortunate. So the other thing that I've been doing as well is sort of really keeping myself busy at work, and I'm now on a development program, hopefully to get another promotion. So you know what, I mean, every other aspect of my life, I am really, really lucky, you know, and I don't forget that, not for a minute. And it just feels like this is the last portion, this is the last challenge that I need to overcome. I mean, it's something that I've struggled with all my life, since I was a kid, really. I was never really overweight when I went to secondary school, but I was always bigger than the other girls. I think I've got a naturally larger frame, and I always felt bigger, you know, because like some of the girls are really teeny tiny, aren't they, you know, especially when they're shorter as well. I mean, because I'm on the taller side too, it really does make you feel like, you know, huge. And so you carry that feeling through the rest of your life, I think. And when I hit my 20s, I did really get the eating and the fitness really under control. I was ideal weight. I was in the gym 5 times a week. I was running all the time, you know, really quite fit. And looking back now, I think, wow, I look great. And you know, you just don't appreciate it at the time because you're always comparing yourself to the next person. I mean, God, if I could give myself some advice to my younger self, it would be to absolutely stop comparing myself to other people, because I was comparing myself to girls who were like 5'2" and 8 stone, you know, and there's just no comparison. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", and so, you know, I was never going to look as small as them, even when I was probably at an ideal weight, which I was. So I think that there's some things that I've learned from that, I think, going forward, and I think I'm doing it for the right reasons now. So when I was younger, it was always about being slim, about comparing myself with other women. Now I'm in my 30s, it's like, oh, who cares? You know, it's not about that for me anymore. It's about being comfortable in my own skin and being able to be comfortable in the clothes that I wear and feeling good about myself. And you know what? Absolutely, number one is health. You know, I think that if I continue in the way that I'm going, I haven't put all this weight on over the last few years, through contentment obviously, but that, you know, you've got to get a grip with that at some stage. Yeah, so I just think, you know, if I continue in that vein, then, you know, into my 40s and 50s, I think, you know, it will catch up with me, and I'm fortunate at the moment to be very healthy, no medical problems at all, but that will not remain, you know, into later years in life. So I need to be making some positive changes now so that I don't suffer the consequences later. So yeah, so that's really what's been going on with me. So I'm going to make a commitment to you guys now, for anybody who watches, that I'm going to take the accountability that this YouTube video gives me and this YouTube channel gives me, and I'm going to follow up. So you can expect a weekly video from me to tell you what I've been up to, good, bad, indifferent, whatever's happened during the week. I'm going to be honest and say, yeah, I've been really good at the food, I've been really, you know, going to the gym, blah blah blah, or no, it's been horrific, you know, I've had something to drink or whatever. The other thing that I did today was join the gym. So, you know, actually, as I've been talking during this video, I'm thinking, actually, I've made some really positive steps towards this sort of goal of mine, and it's not all bad, you know. So, because like a lot of the time, I think we probably all do this. You sit and you berate yourself, you criticise yourself, you know, oh, I didn't do this, oh, I didn't do that, oh, how awful. But actually, now I've sat and sort of recounted to you, by the way of this video, of the things that I have been doing over the last couple of weeks, I'm actually pretty pleased with myself. So yay me, go me. So yeah, what else has been happening? So it's been Dave's birthday. And so we are going to Barcelona over Christmas, which is going to be really nice. And one of the things that I did for him, as like a kind of like a combined Christmas and birthday present, was to buy him this absolutely beautiful coat from Hugo Boss. So that's been his present, but also he's a bit of a gadget man in the kitchen. Like, I don't do really any cooking, I'm really fortunate. I do a lot of cleaning and the washing and all the rest of it, and sort of run after the dogs and stuff, but he is the cook in the house. I would burn water, honestly, you know, it's just not my forte. It's not something that I've ever been good at, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I can knock up a chicken curry, I can do a roast dinner, make a bolognese, whatever, but you know, I think that's kind of where my talents stop. He, however, can get quite creative, which is really good. But because we are both so busy, and because sometimes we don't have the amount of time that it takes to make a really nice, nutritious, tasty meal, what I did do for his birthday was buy in a Ninja air fryer, but it does a lot more than air frying. So I'll just sort of point it towards the part of the kitchen so you can see what it is. So there you go, you can see it there. And it does absolutely everything. So it will pressure cook, so it will pressure cook you a chicken in half an hour, and then it crisps it up for 8 minutes, and you get a whole roast chicken, like a rotisserie chicken, in about 40 minutes flat, which is excellent. It will cook rice, it will cook absolutely, it can bake, it can do absolutely anything you want it to do. And so we saw it like a number of months back, and it's a bit of an expensive bit of kit. And so it was a bit like, oh, you know, our old air fryer broke and we used it all the time, and it was a bit like, oh, we need a new one, but you know, maybe not just now, we've got other things going on. So it's been a while, and I kind of kept my eye on this because we spotted it, and it was just like a little bit too expensive. It felt like a bit of an extravagance. So we waited, and so I got him. It was like a sort of an additional birthday present. So he's really pleased with that, and he said, you know what? He's just turned 44. I'm 38. So he said, you know, you're getting old when you get really excited when you get kitchen gadgets for your birthday. So we were giggling about that, but it was really nice. So I went and got his favourite cake from Costco. He really loves lemon meringue cheesecake from there, so he had that. And we did some like Mexican food as well, and decorated everywhere. And also we had his family over the next night. So yeah, it was really fun, and it's been a really enjoyable week. Okay, sorry, so there was a little bit of an interruption there. Jessica came downstairs, so just had to stop for a minute, but I think I will just finish off by telling you that I've downloaded this new app. So, as well as using MyFitnessPal to track the calories, I've also downloaded another app called MyWeight. I've never used a weight app before, but I'm hoping that, so my MyFitnessPal, joining the gym, increasing my steps, thinking about my diet, stopping the drinking, and using these apps to kind of like log everything and sort of keep me accountable, and using the YouTube channel to keep me accountable as well. I'm hoping that all of those things are sort of going to like push me forward into this weight loss journey that I'm gonna, you know, video for YouTube. So I've put in my weight and my statistics, and then the last thing that I need to do is take some body measurements, so I'm going to do that in just a second when I finish this video. So wish me luck, pray for me, I will need those prayers, most definitely, and I'll see you in a week and I'll tell you exactly how I've got on. And in the meantime, I'll probably you know, maybe do a get ready with me video or something like that, just to add to the mix as well, so you guys don't get bored of seeing me. Okay, have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.